Hello and welcome back to The Weekend. If you are new to the channel, please kindly subscribe. The South African Home Affairs Ministry is truly striving to ensure that all types of debasement existing inside the service is totally wiped out. Throughout the long term, one of the difficulties the Service of Home Affairs had confronted is the issue of degenerate authorities offering South African character records to criminal components who use them to carry out wrongdoing and imprinting the picture of the country. That has prompted the interest for examination of all archives gave to far-off nationals, as numerous residents gripe that a few outsiders frequently get this records without meeting the essential standards. Nonetheless, the Home Affairs Minister, Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi, has uncovered during his meeting with RADIO 702 that his ministry got a protest about a Gabonese man who falsely got South African character record and used them to push drugs all over the planet. He said that the Embassy of South Africa was called after the youngster was gotten. An examination demonstrated he was definitely not a South African, however a Gabonese who utilizes falsely got South African ID report to carry out wrongdoing. In an articulation delivered by Pau Aris on Twitter, and it peruses, a street pharmacist from Gabon was found utilizing South African ID of a resident from Atteridgeville. That was found after our government office was called to see that South Africans are in drug exchange, Aaron Motsoaledi. For our purposes, as South Africans, and for the public authority, it's difficult to dispose of all workers since it's intense for police to find them. It is normal for inhabitants to leave their homes when they hear the police performing house-to-house looks for far-off nationals in return once the officials have left. Indeed, even amidst Operation Dujula, there are not many outsiders in our neighborhood since they escape. I've concocted an arrangement for how the public authority can find and keep all far-off nationals who are overstepping the law. In the event that the public authority forced lockdown level 4 for a month and nobody was permitted to cross the roads, I accept we could get all outsiders. All police and military faculty ought to be sent in to perform house-to-house look and hold on to each illicit outsider in the country for a month. There will be requirements on who can get in the city during the lockdown, so they can't move away. Subsequently, they need to focus on the boundary. It's stunning that billions of dollars were spent on line security. At this point, from an external perspective, it resembles a spiked metal perimeter through which anybody can stroll in and out at whatever. The company responsible for building the line ought to be expected to take responsibility for their unmitigated carelessness. Outsiders are bound to carry out violations and stand firm on footings assigned for South Africans, hence an administration lockdown and mass removal would lessen wrongdoing and joblessness. This is a piece of my viewpoint on how the public authority can extradite every single illicit outsider, as they seem to fizzle. What is your take on it? How about you think a month of lockdown level 4 will be to the point of compelling unlawful outsiders to get back to their homes? Hope you enjoy the video and please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment.